And then when you want to revert back, if your hair just seems like it's a little weighed down, I will always recommend, number one, hey baddies. So today we're going to talk about the best silicone-free shampoos. I'm Bevy with Hair Scripts by Bevy. On this channel, I talk about all things healthy hair, scalp, how to regrow your hair after hair loss, postpartum hair loss, premenopausal, menopausal, postmenopausal hair loss, and then everything else, okay? Skincare, vaginal health, feminine health, mental health, all of that. Anyway, so today I'm gonna jump right in, go to my roots and talk about products because you guys love products. The girls love products and I gotta give the girls what they want. Hey baddie, are you losing your hair? Yes, you are, because you're on this channel. Anyway, listen, if those hair oils, DIY treatments, and hair growth pills are not working to help you regrow or thicken your hair, hear me, you've tried everything and it does not work. Go ahead and join the Hair Scripts community and let us help you effectively regrow your hair by giving you access to proven methods that are backed by receipts, honey, and effective products that will give you impactful results for free $99, okay? Yes, I said it, free $99. We partner with dermatologists, trichologists, and other healthcare practitioners to bring you real solutions for your hair loss. And you don't even have to leave your home, so stop being lazy, okay? Stop struggling to figure this out. Quit playing sis and just click the link below to join the community and get your freebies before it ain't free no more. Don't say I ain't tell you. Bye. And so I'm going to talk about the best silicone-free shampoos. Now, let me jump in by saying there's nothing wrong with silicones. Some silicones have certain benefits. They have certain benefits like certain fatty acids, very parallel, very similar to the fatty acids that you find in carrier oils like jojoba oil and argan and all of the oils, okay? So not all silicones are safe, but most silicones for the most part are safe. There's a 2014 study that backs this up. Basically, there's 62 inactive ingredients that are silicone derived in cosmetics, and they're pretty much a pretty decent safe concentration is safe for your hair, okay? So now let's talk about why silicones, and then let's talk about why not silicones, okay? And then should you opt for silicones, or should you opt out of silicones and just go completely silicone free? Well, here's the point. So what it does is it creates like a barrier, or some type of casing, right, around your hair to tame your what they call unruly hair. Here, I keep saying here, y'all. The Caribbean in me keeps coming out. Hair. Long story short, if we have curls, if we have waves, kinks, everything but straight hair, we know that our hair is, it gets tangled. My hair, for example, gets tangled very, very quickly. Silicones are really made to make your hair really silky, especially for me. If I'm straightening my hair, I usually do use a silicone shampoo because it's gonna create that film, almost a protectant, not a heat protectant, but almost, that when you blow dry my hair, it's just gonna have that silk. I mean, you try to put your hand through it and you can't, okay? You can't. I mean, that's good or bad depending on who you ask. But if you want that silky bone straight hair, silicones are going to be amazing for that. However, on the flip side, overly using silicones, because it leaves that barrier of protection and of silkiness and just making your hair seem a lot more tamer, rulier, and a lot more, like flowy and all that. What happens is over time, if you keep using silicones, then it's going to leave that thick film. And then what's going to happen is your curls are not going to have as much bounce. It's not going to have as much snapback, or as we call in the natural hair community, shrinkage, which some people think is bad, but is actually very, very good. It's a sign that you have really healthy hair. And so what happens if you're overusing silicones, or if your curl is destroyed, your curl pattern is destroyed, or you have heat damage, then what's going to happen is your curls are going to lose its bounce. It's not going to have the shrinkage that it normally usually has. And that's mostly and mainly because, in this case, because of silicones, it's weighing it down. It's creating that film, the same film that minerals will leave, or hard water minerals or certain chemicals will leave in your hair, right? The good news is this is reversible, right? So if you're overly using silicones, you can do things like stop using silicones. You can also do things like using a detox shampoo that's gonna really strip your hair of all that trash and help you to get your bounce back, right? So that's the thing with silicones. So now no silicones is good, especially no silicone shampoos are good when you're trying to go silicone free or when you just don't want to use silicones at all. There's no right or wrong answer here, okay, for the record. So I know there's some people in the natural hair community that's going to try to come for me. They're going to come for me. Please do it in the comments. I need engagement. But the point is, there's some people that are like completely anti-silicones. Don't do it. Absolutely not. You know, it's going to, you know, compromise your hair's natural texture and all these other different things, which is true and not true. It's a matter of preference. So going back to no silicones, the benefit of not using silicones is exactly that. It doesn't leave any type of film around your actual hair. It doesn't make it silky, so to speak. It just leaves it the way the F it is, right? It washes your hair and it doesn't leave a strip of film, a barrier, any type of casing on your hair strands that's gonna give it some type of manufactured feeling, so to speak, right? So it's just gonna be your natural hair. So if you're naturally 3, 4, 2, whatever you are, if it's naturally coarse, if it's naturally thick, if it's naturally thin, if it's naturally, it's just gonna leave it alone. All it's gonna do is wash your hair. So the benefit of silicone free is just that. You're not compromising your hair's natural texture and you're not trying to make it softer. You're literally leaving it as is, okay? And the other benefit of silicone free shampoos, or at least using them, is if you've been using silicone shampoos and now it's time to purge for a little bit so that you can get the bounce back in your hair, then you wanna go silicone free. Now, if you ask a girl like me, I'm all about versatility and having mixed tools in my bag. You know, I need different things for I need different tricks for when I'm trying to pull different tricks and stunts. So I'm just not a one size fit all kind of girl, okay? So yes, I will use silicone products. And then yes, when I'm ready to purge, and you know, I know that my hair is a little limper than usual, and it's like, I've been ODing a little bit. Let's reset. And then we could do whatever we want from there. So I believe in having some silicones and having silicone-free shampoos. Now, of course, if you're gonna go silicone, you wanna go healthy silicones, but that's not this video. So let me go ahead and name some silicone-free shampoos for you. And that way you guys can run, don't walk, and pick up some silicone-free shampoos for however way you wanna use it in your regimen. If you just wanna be a silicone-free girl, and you're absolutely silicone free and you don't do anything silicone-y, good for you. And if you use silicone, especially like me, when you want to straighten your hair and you want that silky smooth, and then when you want to revert back so that you can get the bounce back on your curl after doing a protein treatment, a deep conditioner, and then going silicone free for a little bit, for a couple of weeks, then you can do that too. So I'm gonna go with not the cheapest, the most inexpensive first, right? Because I know some of y'all be saying I be giving y'all $50 plus products and everybody don't want to spend $50 plus, so I'm trying to help y'all out. So the first one is the Sheamoisture's Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Shampoo. Everybody know which one I'm talking about. Is going to show up somewhere in the screen. You can find this every and anywhere at any CVS, Rite Aid, or Walgreens, Target, Walmart, wherever, okay? This is straight standard, is basic. I call this the starter kit if you're going natural, or if you're the natural girl. This is like the ABCs of natural hair care, okay? So it's great for type 3 and type 4 hair. It's silicone free, contains none of the parabens, sulfates, phthalates, mineral oils, petroleum, all that other stuff. And people that use it say that it helps them to feel clean and it adds that volume and that bounce back into their hair, okay? Now this one is pretty thick. It has Shea Moisture and black castor oil infused in it together. So like I said, it's good for certain 3s and type 4 hairs, and it's a silicone-free shampoo. Honestly, it's an oldie, but it's a goodie, and you can't go wrong. I mean, it is what it is, right? So the next one is the Garnier Fructis Smoothing Treat Shampoo Avocado Extract, okay? If you know me, you know that I don't believe in anything that says it has avocado in it. There's just not enough avocado for it to make a difference. If anything, avocado in any of these cases is just really good for making it smooth. Just making it, it's a cream base. It feels very creamy. So it's good for the texture of the product, and it can make your hair feel softer. But other than that, there's really no benefit. There's no health benefit to it because there's just not enough. Your avocados should be eaten. And if you need any fatty acids, obviously they should be consumed via food supplements, and or if you want to use them topically, some type of carrier oil that has fatty acids in them, okay? But anyway, this Garnier Fructis line of shampoos and conditioners obviously contain no silicones, parabens, no artificial colorants. They're 98% naturally derived, vegan, and of course, there's other stuff. If you're into that, they're biodegradable, and you know they're perfect for the green person, the green-minded shower. That's great. Now, I will be honest with you. That's why I kind of stay away from the cheap, the more inexpensive, more affordable brands, because it has coconut oil, and a lot of them tend to have coconut oil because coconut oil is just is an easier way to kind of give you a lot of that silky without the silicone. But I promise you, I would rather a silicone than coconut oil in my hair any day. But that's neither here nor there. Let's move on, okay? Now, of course, you're like, well, why would you give us this one? Because it's actually, for the price, it's pretty decent. It feels good because of that avocado. So it's very creamy. It's very smoothie. Yeah, it feels like a smoothie, just like a smoothie. Oh, wait, there's one more. And it's the Pacifica Rosemary Purify Invigorating Shampoo. Again, this one is silicone free, and it leaves your hair feeling very minty fresh. So when you wash your hair, it feels like you're biting into a York peppermint patty. This one is good for removing buildup and all types of grease, and it leaves your hair soft, and it even reduces the flakes, okay? That mint or whatever it is that they're using, whether it's tea tree oil or whatever, is really good for the scalp health. And it's 100% vegan and free of all the parabens, silicones, blah, 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 that whole list, okay? So the Pacifica Rosemary Purify Invigorating Shampoo, that one is pretty good. And it doesn't have all the oils and heavy stuff, but I like to include something that's also gonna be nourishing and moisturizing if you have more textured hair, like a type 3 or a type 4 hair. So anyway, now let's go to the higher end. This one I really love is the Biolage Raw R.A.W. Nourish Shampoo. This one has quinoa in it. Let me tell you something. Very recently, maybe as of the last 6 months, I've been doing a lot, because I always do research on products, product ingredients, actives, inactives, all of that stuff. You know, good plug is Think Dirty. That's a great app that shows you how clean or not clean your hair products are, or skincare. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, but an ingredient that is really starting to shine out here in these streets, and these hair care, healthy hair, scalp streets, is quinoa or quinoa, okay? Whatever one you want to say. Quinoa is like it's like rice water protein. You know all those rice water videos that you guys find here on YouTube? It's like doing a rice water protein times 10 on steroids, but it's all natural with no steroids. It is absolutely powerful. It is potent. Quinoa has so many health benefits for your hair. Y'all, please, if you don't hear nothing else, if it's time to shut down the video, go ahead. Quinoa is the new ingredient that you should look for in your hair care products. But anyway, quinoa is not only good for eating, right? But it is really good for hydrating, okay? It has a very honey-like hydrating property that allows it to not only, quinoa is like a deep treatment, a deep conditioner, and a protein treatment mixed into one grain. It's just dope. So it's good for hydrating dry hair. And the way that it works like honey, the one thing you need to know about honey is a humectant, which means that not only is it gonna lock in the moisture that you already have in your hair, but it's gonna absorb the moisture out of the air and feed it to your hair. Honey is dope, right? But there's some people that don't want to use honey, or certain other things about honey. Quinoa has almost the same benefits as honey, or it has the same humectant benefits as honey. Child, it makes your hair so soft and manageable. It is dope, okay? What I like about this one is all encompasses, it's all inclusive. It's good for you if you have finer hair, if you have thicker hair. And no, it does not douse your hair with a whole bunch of butters. It does not weigh your hair down. It does not dry out your scalp. And of course, like with everything that I'm mentioning in this video today, the formula is silicone free, okay? This is that girl that you're gonna use when, let's say, you feel that your hair is, and I always recommend using silicone free shampoos when you're trying to strengthen your hair. If your hair feels brittle, if it feels a little weak, if it's snapping very easily, if it's breaking easily, if it feels like if you just came out of we're leaving the summer. I'm in the Northeast, which means that we're in the fall right now. We're going deeper into the fall. And in the summertime, we wear braids a lot, protective. That's neither here nor there, styling. But we wear braids a lot. And then when we take down our braids, our hair is compromised. It's kind of, some people deal with a whole excessive shedding and or breakage It's a mixture, you know, but if you're coming out of a protective style that you were in for a long time, if you straighten your hair like I do, because I like to mix it up. Sometimes I want to be curly, sometimes I want to be straight. It's just what I like. Now, I mean, if your hair just seems like it's a little weighed down and a little, I will always recommend, number one, detox. Use a detoxing shampoo first. Detox. Get rid of all the chemicals and all the hard water minerals and everything. You want a shampoo that detoxes and chelates. It has chelating properties, which means it's removing the hard water minerals, okay? You may or may not have hard water. I don't know where you live, and I don't know if you have hard water, but it doesn't hurt to remove it. So you want to detox, then you want to use a protein treatment, then you want to use a deep conditioner, right? But keep in mind that you're doing this process. This is not just one time and then you're going to go back to your bad habits, right? You're not going to go back to silicones and then you're not going to go back to straightening, or you're not going to go right back in. You got to give your hair a break. So then the next week when you wash your hair, you don't want to use a detox shampoo every week, right? Now, I've been a little guilty. Let me tell you, I have one detox shampoo that I love so much. Is the OUAI one. OUAI or OUAI. I don't know what it's called, okay? I don't know how you pronounce it. It's OUAI detox shampoo. It just feels so good, and it's not super stripping. It does strip, but it's not super stripping. It doesn't have it doesn't have SLS and all that other stuff in it. But I just love how squeaky, eeky clean my scalp feel. I just love feeling the breeze through my scalp. I like feeling like my scalp has a sundress on and the air is just going through my scalp. So I've been a little detox happy, but you know, I gotta chill and I gotta go, you know, and get back into my silicone free. I'm sorry, I stuck with this one for too long. The point is, what you wanna do is, after that, the following week when you wash your hair, or the next wash day, you don't want to use a detox shampoo, right? But you do want to go in and use a silicone-free shampoo. And you can do that for the next 2 weeks or up to that month, you know, have a way until you feel that your hair is getting that bounce and fullness and that perkiness, right? It's sitting back up, that elasticity that it normally has. And then, you know, you can go back into doing whatever styles you want, or if you want to straighten your hair again, blah, 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 blah. But I wouldn't recommend straightening your hair more than once in 1 month, okay? Anyway, so this is definitely a fan favorite. It doesn't have parabens and all that stuff that it shouldn't have in it, which is the standard. I'm telling you, y'all. Biolage Raw Nourish Shampoo. Don't say I ain't tell you. The next one is a brand that I've been really, really getting into, okay? And that brand is Living Proof. And what I like about Living Proof is it's really science-based. These are products, and this is a company that really invests in R&D, research and development, and they put a lot of money behind certain ingredients and certain molecules, chemicals, and different proprietary combinations and concoctions to make sure that they're delivering the best product. It's really pretty good. I never used to pay them attention. I just thought, until I started paying them attention, right? And then I realized that no, they really put a lot of science into their products. And me, I love products that are backed by science. That's just me, right? I will go with the product that's backed by science, that's using certain things and certain proteins and certain inactives and actives, rather than using something that's just avocados and milk and honey. That's just me. That's just me. There's something here for everybody, but that's just me. The next one is the OUAI Haircare Moondust Collection Hair Wash. This one is $29 for the bottle, okay? Because it's a waterless shampoo, and you know, I guess it's a waterless shampoo. That means it's extremely concentrated, okay? So a little goes a long way. It's silicone free, whatever. Now, let me preface this by saying, yes, this one does have coconut in it. It does have coconut in it, and it does has rice protein in it. Let me make something clear about the coconut oil for shampoo. I wouldn't use coconut oil for a hair loss serum or for something that's sitting in my hair, because coconut oil is comedogenic, extremely high on a comedogenic scale, and it does clog your pores. Now, there's other things that it does as far as protein and everything. There's a lot of people that are anti-coconut, and there's some people that still love coconut, and it still does a good thing for them. So there's something here for everybody. But basically, this one has a rich lather, but it doesn't strip your hair of its natural oils, okay? So remember, a little goes a long way. You want to rub this one into your palms, activate it first, and then you put it into your hair, because it's gonna lather, okay? Very, very quickly, okay? So that's just that. And then the last one that I have on my list is the Bumble and Bumble Curl Moisturizing Shampoo, okay? Now this shampoo was created for the curly girl in mind. So if you're curly, if you're wavy, this is definitely a shampoo for you. It does have jojoba, avocado, coconut, and shea, and cocoa butter in it. So this is definitely on the heavier side, okay? So this is gonna be a deeper shampoo. This is a deeper Nourish. This is deeper moisturizer, and that's fine. Because if you detoxed your hair the week before, then you can nourish it the following week. And your goal is to not use any silicone so you can get that hair to reactivate. But me being honest, my hair is fine naturally. So I stay away from things that have shea butters in them, very, very heavy butters, coconut oils, all that stuff, you know, cocoa butters. And I just like to go with things that are light, airy, fluffy, you know what I mean? So if I had to pick one or two on this list, well, I'll say one or two on this list, I would go with the Biolage Raw, R.A.W, and the Living Proof Full Shampoo. Honorable mention to the OUAI, somebody tell me how to pronounce that, please. OUAI, it's in Ulta Detox Shampoo because I love them. And also Living Proof has a fortifying shampoo that's really good for strengthening your hair. It's all about texture improvement, the fortifying shampoo. It's to specifically fortify, strengthen, and just restore kind of like your hair. So if you feel that your hair is limp, you know, if you feel that your hair is a little tired, she tired, okay, she been working hard, and it's time for her to bounce back up, for you to get her perky again, you know, the Restore shampoo from Living Proof is also a good one. So those are my honorable mentions. I hope that this helped. I talk a lot, but some of y'all say you like it, and then many of you don't. I can only be me. So take me as I am. See you during the next video. Bye.